Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode of Nerd Bunker Podcast. I am Adam Redman.
I'm Cody House.
We are joined here today with Mar. She's sitting in for Robbie since he can't be here today.
Oh,
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Oh, that was real weird.
very sheepish.
Sorry.
Hi. So this is the Nerd Bunker Podcast. No, we had one of our fellow nerds drop out recently, conflict of schedules. But that's okay. The show must go on, and we will
So it shall.
push forward.
Yes.
Yeah. We are kind of working on things a little bit, kind of shaping the show to make it a little bit better for you guys and all the listeners out there. So it's going to be a lot more laid back than usual, and we're just going to see where it goes. Cody, what's up, man?
I thought I would start today with a story.
Sweet.
I've got a bunch that I remember
I
and
am
half remember.
Trembling with anticipation.
So hopefully you guys enjoy it.
You don't sound real excited about it.
No, I've just got a bunch, and it's hard to choose. So I will start with the other day. We recently moved into, well, not recently. It's been about a year, but a church.
You moved into a church?
No, a church reopened
Huh.
kind of across the way from where we live. And we were walking our dog up to the church, and the lady came out the back door and was like, "Oh, hey, we're brand new. Would you like to come to our church? And this is who we are. We're from Tennessee, and we just opened this place." And dude, this place is like a crap hole, like church.
Oh, yeah?
Like they're just, the windows were all busted out. It's kind of
Were you like, hard pass?
kind of
Get
yeah.
some windows. So
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
think
not.
about it.
I don't do that anyway. But it's like across the street from the funeral home, the nice one, Colvin's.
Yeah.
And it's all busted out, and they're redoing it and everything. And she's like, we'd really like to have you. We're just trying to tell everyone about it, and we come from Tennessee, but we're not snake handlers. We're not.
Whoa.
We're not a cult.
What?
We're not. I'm not just like, this is
It's-
something a cult would say.
Yeah.
Like,
We're not going to brainwash you
Yeah, we're not
on
gonna-
Thursdays
we-
at 4 o'clock.
we just love Jesus, and we love telling people about him, and we're just like, all right, bye. So, and then like later on, I'm walking down the road, and I'm like, I would have rather have went to her church if they were snake handlers. Like, I'd be like, this is actually pretty badass.
What do you guys do at church? Oh, we just wrangle snakes
Yeah,
the whole
all
time.
day. I
You
don't
guys talk
even-
about Jesus? I don't think so.
Occasionally, we talk about Jesus and how he loved snakes.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the connection between.
It's in the Bible.
Well, why do people like hold snakes? And
You're
then
asking
just-
the wrong fella, bro.
All right. So
Yeah, no.
that's basically
That's
it.
crazy.
I
What
just thought it.
did Kylo think?
Dude, he loved that lady. He just loves people.
Kylo's Cody's dog,
Yes,
by the way.
brand new, like 17 weeks old.
God, he's adorable.
Yeah, he's pretty adorable. But yeah, dude, the first time I took him on a walk, actually, he like pooped right in front of their sign, and I'm just like, that's my dog. That's my dog. Just kept
Pooping
walking.
on the church.
Yep,
Dogs. That one dog is not going to heaven, that's for sure.
that's fun.
No, but I've got a little bit of something for everybody to check out this week. I was on Facebook and I saw a link to a video by a director named Benjamin Eck.
Okay.
And it was on YouTube. It's a short film that he did.
It's like a fan film of something.
Kind of, but
Or is
I mean, I'm not gonna say it had a big budget, but it was, it was really professional. It was really nice. It was called Wonderful. I can't.
Now you can't think of the
Yeah,
name.
I know, and you're gonna kill me when I do say it.
Is it like a fan film or is
yeah.
it an original?
No, it's a fan film.
Oh, okay.
Where's Ray? Where's Ray?
What do you mean?
Where
Is it called Pen Pineapple?
No, it's not called Pen Pineapple. Apple Pen.
You mean where she comes from? Jakku?
Jakku. It's
Okay.
called Jakku First Wave, and it is about the stormtroopers that were involved in the Battle of Jakku.
Okay.
And at the beginning, it's like 7,000 Imperial soldiers went in, and nearly none of them survived. And then it's like these three guys, and they're standing in this like AT-AT walker, and they're just like talking about why they joined the Empire, and like one's like, "Oh, my brother was on Death Star 2," or and it was really emotional and like.
Feel like a real battle. People talking about.
Yeah, but like they weren't in battle yet. They were just like in this AT walker and just waiting to
Getting
get in
personal.
battle. And you can like hear the battle sounds outside of
That's
the
cool.
walker, and it was really intense. And like, episode 7 was really the first time we saw stormtroopers as anything more than expendable. You know, they
Or just
had emotion.
a suit.
Yeah, like whenever TR-8R or whatever was upset with Finn, was like, traitor! You know, he had emotion.
Or when his buddy died and like wiped the blood on.
Right, you know, that was.
Couldn't see their faces, but you could tell like.
And this just really expands that. You know, it really is a different kind of thing to think about Star Wars like that. But then right after I watched it, I started thinking about Star Wars in like a hyper like reality kind of thing, and I was like, wait a minute, like does Vader wear like a colostomy bag and stuff like that?
Dude, he's got to. Like, I was thinking the other day, like, I always think of random stupid stuff that doesn't matter. Like,
right.
First I was like, does Darth Vader like fart? And then I was like, wait, no, he got cut in half. He probably doesn't, unless he has like gastral. Like,
well, I mean,
they
I think he
escaped
got
from his
caught at the legs. I don't think it was.
Oh yeah, you're right.
intestine.
Yeah,
but
so he could fart. He has to fart in his suit and smell it.
How many bathrooms do you think were on the Death Star?
Oh, dude, tons.
Yeah,
tons.
Yeah.
What if it was just like 3?
Right,
there's 3 on levels 47.
Like I gotta go to the bathroom, but I am not traveling 400 floors to get to it.
Yeah,
screw that.
That's probably back on Vader. Like if he does fart in his suit,
though it gets trapped.
I bet it just fuels his anger. He's
you
just
think
like,
so?
oh, it smells so bad.
Now that's the dark side of the Force right there.
Or maybe that's his breathing apparatus is
maybe
just him.
It's every time that he farts, it's
just the gas escaping. This is fucking terrible.
That's totally makes the movies completely different.
So,
but yeah, everybody should go on YouTube and check out Benjamin Eck.
First Wave of Jakku.
Jakku First Wave is what it's called. You can just search that and it'll
check that
it's
out
the first
when I get
link.
home.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
pretty
All you have
totally
to search
sweet.
is Star Wars Jakku, and that's the first thing that comes up.
Sweet,
cool.
Yeah.
So
we're moving right along. What was after this one? I think you had some. I have some stuff. I don't know if you heard about it.
It goes back to you, dude.
Did you hear about the Lion King remake that Disney confirmed?
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Hakuna Matata.
I'm so excited,
dude. As soon as
How
I
long
heard
have
that,
you been waiting to say Hakuna Matata on this show?
At least 4 days, I think.
Nice.
But as soon as I heard that news, I was like, "Oh, thanks, Disney. Now you're gonna make me cry again as a grown man." Like,
I know. Can you imagine in this like photorealistic movie watching Mufasa die? Oh my god!
Yeah, it's gonna be
brother. Scar.
Yeah,
brother.
And then he falls and he's like, yeah, it's gonna be bad.
That's one of my favorite parts is whenever like Scar it like gets all dark and like his eyes are glowing a little bit and he's like,
I'm waiting too for the remake of the the hyena goose stepping.
Yeah,
be
they
prepared.
Probably won't do that.
Oh, you don't think so?
No,
Yeah,
probably
They're all
not.
like,
Probably not.
I don't know. They did the First Order thing in Episode 7. That's Disney too, so
yeah,
they
I guess
might.
that's true.
I heard the other day that Lion King, like the stage production of Lion King, has made $6.1 billion dollars.
Yeah.
$1 billion worldwide, and then when you add in the movie, it's $7.1 billion
Just from that.
just from the Lion King movie and stage production. So why wouldn't they redo this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, people. Well, they've been doing all the other remakes
Right.
recently. Like Beauty and the Beast is coming out. March.
You'd think that they would have led with Lion King though.
I guess
If that was like their big seller, maybe
it was too
holding
hard
back.
because they just did Jungle Book and it was all
Right.
animals. Maybe they were testing the waters.
I think you know what I'm waiting for.
No.
Aladdin.
Oh yeah, yeah, they could do that.
Did I ever
Just
tell
spray
you?
tan on.
Did I ever tell you I was Aladdin?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have to find some pictures.
I don't think there are pictures.
We need a
I'm
poster.
sure I can find
We need
some.
a
Poster.
poster of that down
No.
here.
But yeah, when I,
He
my
got a gorgeous spray tan.
when I was a senior in high school, my high school did Aladdin, and I got the lead role of Aladdin, and I was hyped about it. And about 3 days before curtain call, I was like, I'm gonna get into this character real deep, and I'm gonna go and get a spray tan.
I'm gonna act the shit out of this
Yeah.
role.
Like everybody's gonna be like, "Damn, that's Aladdin up there," And I didn't tell my director, I didn't tell my castmates. I just went and did it, and then I showed up, and everybody's like, "You look like Aladdin as an Oompa Loompa."
Like half Aladdin, half orange.
Dude, I was completely orange, like Crush orange, dude. It was bad. It was real bad.
Parents go to take their kids
And
and
the-
like, this is kind of
The lady at spray tan place, I was like, I look kind of orange, and she's like, it'll wash off, and I was like, I don't think this is going to change the color at all.
Will it fade down any?
Yeah, and it's really weird. It's like it looks like syrup on your skin. It's real weird.
Ew.
But, But yeah, and it didn't help anything that the girl that was playing Jasmine was like the pale white. I mean, like,
Yeah.
so I stood out big time.
Worst
Yeah.
decision of your young life?
I can show you the world of spray tan.
Yes. Don't you dare close your eyes.
Anyway,
Good stuff.
you got anything else, Cody?
Yeah, I got a couple more things. I guess J.J. Abrams announced that it's not confirmed, but he said that there is possibly a Portal movie in the works.
Ooh, like the game Portal?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty sweet.
So-
I have not heard that yet.
I think, I can't remember the exact quote, but it was like, we've got stuff in the works.
Did you play 1 and 2?
I played 1, I've beat it, and I've got 2 on Steam right now. I got like halfway through it, and I was just like, all right.
1 was really great, especially when you don't know what it's about. Like, I played it when it first came out, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. But then you get like halfway through the game, and you're like, oh, this is a real game. This isn't just like
a prototype or a tech demo or something.
Yeah, you know, and it gets really deep, and then you learn about the robot and stuff. And
I heard that game is actually would it be an analogy for? It's supposed to be about purgatory,
that sounds about right.
because you don't necessarily. There's no point to the game,
Right,
and you just kind of do things.
right.
And if you're Adam, over and over and over and over.
You're not on this podcast just to tear me down.
Oh,
all
I'm
the
sorry,
time.
but seriously,
It's the best part so
Over.
far.
Anyway, get on my level. But I was reading the other day that there was some audio that was recorded for GLaDOS, the big
Yeah.
robot, where it was supposed to be played during the game while you're like, you know how you like go behind the scenes or whatever and like go through rafters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't like actually just stay in the workshop rooms
Yeah.
or whatever. Well, there was supposed to be audio playing of the woman who was GLaDOS before she was put in the robot, and like Aperture Science put her in the robot and like put a woman's soul into.
So the robot was
robot.
not supposed to be AI. It was supposed to be
Right.
Like,
It was
used to be a person.
It was, and it's like her screaming and like, no, I don't want to do it, and like he's like, oh, this is for science, and
and they
like,
cut that out. You said.
yeah, they cut that out of the game.
Thank God.
They
would've
said it
been
was
like,
a little bit
This
too
is-
much.
Yeah,
but,
this is depressing.
but that's cool, man. I can't wait for that. That'll be cool if they do it right.
I mean, all they got to do is have the girl and have her go through the trials and try to escape. Maybe.
Yeah, there'll have to be a story though.
Yeah.
They never make it what the game was,
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like if they did Mirror's Edge or something, there would have to be a big story behind why
she's doing
Mila
parkour.
Jovovich. That's who just assumed would play it.
Gross. I also have Westworld premiered today, but it's on HBO. It's an old it's about robots, and it's actually a theme park where people can go. It's like the Old West,
Cool.
but everyone is robots. But
Why haven't I heard about this? That's weird.
I don't know. But it's on what is today, the 3rd?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
The 2nd. Yeah.
Tomorrow's the 3rd.
Yeah, it premiered on the 2nd of October. So, and it was also, we were talking about it the other day at work, and I guess the original that I haven't seen came out in like the 70s, I believe.
A show or movie?
I think it was a movie. Yeah, I believe so. But it's like all the robots start going crazy and like malfunctioning, and
That's cool.
it's like a theme park that
Is it like animatronics or?
they're like full on androids. Like you can't tell they're not
Oh, that's
robots because they're covered in
Right.
flesh and everything. Like it's supposed to be an attraction, and you go there to like live out your Wild West fantasies, but like stuff starts going downhill.
Cool. That's cool.
So,
It's supposed to be for like all fantasies.
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Like-
I thought it was like Westworld, so like only West, only the Wild
It
West,
may be how it starts, but it is supposed to be for
all sorts.
all sorts of
Okay.
I'm sorry. You had more on that?
No, but I have one more thing. Unless you're gonna.
I was gonna piggyback on that on stuff that premieres tonight, or
Okay.
on the 2nd rather.
Okay.
Is Shameless? A new season of Shameless.
Oh.
I am like
I know you're a big fan.
up to my
I've seen a
ears
few
in Shameless.
episodes.
Yeah, I have been binge watching every episode. I'm in
Nice.
season 6 right now, and I think they're getting ready to start season 7.
Speaking
It's so
of
good, so good.
binge watching, I binged. I binged.
I binged and
I
watched.
watched. I think I'm at 12 episodes of Luke Cage.
Oh yeah,
on Netflix. It's really good. It's I know a lot of people didn't like Jessica Jones. It's probably better than that.
I didn't like Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
So,
he didn't like Jessica Jones.
A lot of people.
I did.
I was gonna say,
I
stop talking about what I do and talk about what you do.
I loved it.
Okay, good.
Back me up or leave. No.
I think the only good part about Jessica Jones was definitely David Tennant for sure.
He was one of the best.
Yeah, he was a villain, good villain. But no, it's good. He's a total badass, but he's chill about it. He's like, don't disrespect people. You got to respect your elder and stuff like that. Like,
That's
and
cool.
people just laugh at him, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like break your arms. And it's dark and brutal though, just like Daredevil.
That's neat.
Guys were getting like shotgunned in the stomach, and
Wow.
I haven't heard anything about it, like, or even started to watch it. As far as timeline, where does it fit with everything
right
else?
after Jessica Jones.
Okay.
Like he leaves, and now he's in Harlem, and it starts out he's in a barbershop, and
That's cool. Isn't that where his character's from?
no, he's later on you find out that he's from Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. Cause it goes more into his backstory and how he was created. And dude's soundtrack on the show is awesome. He goes through a hallway and like kicks like 30 dudes' butts, and it's playing Wu-Tang Clan.
Nice.
So it's really cool. I would totally watch it. It's one of the better ones. It's like right under Daredevil for me.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out then.
So
yeah.
that's all I have for the week, I guess.
Yeah,
unless you have any more.
No, I think I'm out too. Mar, you got anything?
I have nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing going on. Well, we have a top 10 list for everyone today. It's just something that we've thrown together. We have been talking about for a while. We decided we want to do a top 10 list of the most badass women in movies, comics,
Pulp culture.
Yeah, sure. It kind of spans, several things.
And this is like what your list could be different. That's cool. Like if you guys have other additions, or if we didn't mention something that you were like, oh, that should totally be on the list, let us know, like for sure.
Yeah,
because we made this list in like 20 minutes.
Definitely take to our Facebook page and Twitter. Let us know who we missed, or if you would rearrange, some other people. That'd be cool too.
Should we start? Let's start out of order just to throw people off.
Start out of order.
Let's start with number 6.
Number 6. Okay,
No.
You ready? No. Okay. You want to start with number 10 then?
Of course.
Okay. Number 10.
10. It's Trinity from The Matrix.
Heck yeah.
So she's pretty cool.
She can wield a gun.
She knows kung fu, I think.
I'm pretty sure she knows whatever she wants to know because it's The Matrix.
Yeah. She knows how to fly a chopper.
Yeah, she does.
And
she knows how to jump out of windows.
That's true. What else does she do that's really cool?
She wears black.
Leather.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it? Yeah, it was leather, wasn't it?
I think so.
No, she was a really good addition to the Matrix as far as
she was like the main.
No, I mean like the storyline.
Oh yeah.
Like if it was just about Neo, that'd be who cares?
I do. Neo's cool.
Big
but
Keanu Reeves fan.
She was totally cool, and for that movie, like I think growing up, she was one of the first like badass.
I like that she didn't fit like mainstream either. Like she's got like short hair, and she's not like always wearing like skimpy clothes or whatever. She's just wearing what everybody else was wearing.
Maybe like a techno punk,
sure,
something like that. You know what I'm going. You know what I'm going.
Post-apocalyptic clothes is what I would say. Where the machines take over and people are harvested.
So now everyone wears black because the machines take over?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That makes perfect sense.
If you were in the Matrix, what would you wear?
A badass like suit.
Right?
But not all black.
What color?
I don't know. I'd go with like flashy green.
Neon green. I would wear like tracksuit probably.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Probably.
Bring on the fluorescent pink.
No, that's obnoxious.
Nope.
Maybe just like a neon pink hat.
Neon pink hat. And that's it?
Yeah.
Yes. So now, moving on.
Okay. Moving on. Number 9.
Number 9, Lara Croft. So
oh yeah.
She's growing up. I think she was
I think she was welcomed into most young men's,
fantasies. I mean lives.
Games. Gaming stuff.
So when she came out, I think
games.
she was the first like female protagonist in a game.
I don't know about first, but she was definitely the most probably known.
I think, dude, I remember doing front flips and like shooting bears and
or
stuff.
Like doing a handstand and walking to the ledge and then doing a front flip off of it. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I played it was at like a Toys R Us or a Walmart or something. A little demo that you play, and it was the one with the bears in the temple, and like you had to jump over, and I always fall in the freaking pit, and a bear would just come out and eat my face. And I was like, I suck at this game, so I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah, I didn't play many of them, but the remake, dude, they amped her awesomeness up like
Yeah.
times 10.
I've been wanting to like the ones on next gen consoles and
Mhm.
stuff where they like go back to when she was younger.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to play those. I actually haven't, but you know they
really
look great.
They're really cool. Did you ever play The Last of Us?
I did.
It's kind of like that, where it's like more survival based
That's
instead
cool.
of like, but you still explore cool things.
That game was great.
What, The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, what do you think about Lara Croft in the movies?
I didn't really care for the movies that much.
Is it because you're not a fan of the actress?
No, I like some of the things she did. I just don't know. I didn't like the movies, I guess,
Yeah,
for some reason.
I don't know. I thought it was good.
All right.
Number 8.
Number 8, Ripley from Aliens, or just the whole
To the Alien Chronicles.
the whole damn thing.
Yeah, she was. I don't want to say she was like totally hot in Alien.
I don't know.
But
She takes her pants off. She's in her panties.
No, you know she was attractive. You know, Sigourney Weaver. She's good looking. But
She's a very badass woman just in general. Though.
yeah, she really kicked some ass in those movies though.
First one, she did okay. I think in the second one though, dude, she amped it up. She was like, she goes into the whole nest by herself.
Right.
And she's just like unloading,
Yeah,
destroying eggs, and the
But-
queen's all like,
she was the only one to survive. You know, in Alien, besides the cat.
oh yeah, what was the cat's name? Jonesy.
Jonesy. It was
Jonesy.
Jonesy. I was gonna make something up. It was Jonesy.
So
I was gonna go with Rufus.
Rufus.
Yeah. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to say about her? What do you think she would do against a predator? Just die?
Possibly.
Possibly just die?
I know I didn't like her perm in the movies.
I'm not a fan of perms on anyone, except maybe Weird Al.
Well, that was like a different perm. Hers was like a afro perm thing. Like,
Yeah, this is true.
yeah.
What about you, Mar? What are you thinking about Sigourney Weaver and Ripley Scott? That's her name, isn't
She
it?
has no opinion.
Or is
I
that
have
Ridley
no
Scott?
opinion.
Ridley Scott
I got
made the
stuck with
movie.
the you're not a fan of perms. I don't.
You don't have a perm. Why are you confused?
I did.
Moving on. Number 7.
Celine from Underworld.
Don't know. Haven't seen it.
I don't know. We had conflicting making the list because a couple things. Redmond's like,
That's
"Oh,
okay.
haven't
I
seen
know
it."
she's a badass. Like I've seen
The
trailers. I've seen the first one, I think, but I kept falling
No,
asleep.
kinda, sorta.
I kept falling asleep.
You fell asleep.
But
Mm-mm.
anyway, I know she's a badass. She's got big guns, and she's on the front of like 9 movies. So
I wouldn't say they're big guns, but I know where you're coming from.
they're bigger than little guns.
She saves the day.
They're bigger than no guns.
They are bigger. They're bigger than these guns.
That's probably true.
Ouch. Anyway, what you got to say about her? Because I got nothing.
I would say she's just man. She takes on like all the werewolves and stuff by herself. She
She a vampire,
yes, she is a vampire. She's like really strong. She's really fast.
as most vampires are.
What is she? I forget what they call her in the movies. A death dealer.
That's cool.
I think that's what they were.
If you got to have a title.
Well, they're like the vampire elite. They go out and hunt all the werewolves and stuff.
That's
and
cool.
She was like the best.
Anybody that goes out and hunts something down for other people is probably a badass.
Probably most of the time.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Moving on.
Number 6.
Okay, this one is Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan.
Again, lost.
You
I
just-
know Attack on Titan, but
You gotta
I
see
don't
it,
know
dude.
her that.
She's a total badass. She was raised by her. It's not really her brother, but they adopted her,
Right?
and she's just really good at what she does. She's like one of the best Titan killers.
Right.
She becomes, I think, a scout leader with the main character, and they like go out and hunt. So
There
again,
you go, yeah.
yeah.
Out and hunting.
Anyone who goes out and hunts things,
They're at least going to make the middle of the list.
yes. So if you haven't
But,
seen Attack on Titan,
You were telling me the other day that she wears like things on her belt where if her sword breaks, she can like attach new blades.
I think it's called like their traversing gear, or I can't. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, that's how they get around. Yeah, and it shoots at wires, and that's where they keep their extra blades, because
That's cool.
if their blades break while they're trying to kill a Titan, they can have like 3 to 4 extra blades.
That's so cool.
So
Sounds fun.
she's
I know,
like
right?
she's probably one of the cooler characters on the whole show.
We're going to have to watch that.
It is worth it.
Number 5. Are you guys getting tired of that yet?
No.
Because I love it.
Wonder Woman.
Of course, Wonder Woman made the list. Why wouldn't she?
I don't know.
No, she's probably the most iconic badass woman. She's a goddess.
When you think like strength, you think like Wonder Woman.
And let's all be honest, Gal Gadot killed it.
Was it Gal Gadot? I think
there's a T.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, because I was always like,
unfortunately,
I like
Gal Gadot sounds a lot better, but Gal Gadot is how it's said.
I guess.
But anyway,
even from what was the original? What was her name?
Linda
Carter.
Yeah, Linda Carter.
She was the original. I didn't watch that show growing up.
I
think I've seen some of it.
It was a little out of our time. My dad's all about it. He's like, oh, nobody will ever be Linda Carter.
I know my cousin Dylan, like he's hardcore. He has like a Wonder Woman tattoo on his arm, and like he's all about Linda Carter and anything Wonder Woman.
That's cool.
But I like I think it was the New 52.
Mm-hmm.
It's where they took the new Gal Gadot, where she's got the shield and the sword, and she's a warrior.
I like playing with her.
You?
In Injustice, Gods Among Us, the video game. I like. She's a huge badass in that.
She's like switches between that and her whip, right?
Yeah, you have everything. Like, she does like a stance with her sword and shield, and then she'll do a different stance whenever she's like just fighting with fist, and you can hit a button combo, and she'll take out her lasso. And
she's pretty cool.
Yeah,
does she
kicks
fly
ass.
Now?
I think she flies. New 52, she flies.
She does fly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think they got rid of the invisible jet.
Yeah,
and like we can't really explain that.
Yeah, she just flies.
So,
but you're a big Wonder Woman fan. Do you want to add anything up there on the mic?
I don't have much, but I mean, I agree. she's pretty badass.
Do you want to mention anything about the most recent Wonder Woman press thing that was out for people to read and hear and look at?
Just say anything.
Are you
I
drawing
can't
a
think
blank?
of anything. I'm drawing a blank.
Wonder Woman is cool.
No, the writer.
Yes. Now it hit me. It
yeah.
totally hit me that she is bisexual, and the whole whole island. I mean, there's no real. I didn't really read the whole thing. I got stopped by the Wonder Woman is
Where's
bisexual.
Robbie when you need him?
Is it more bisexual, or is it more like the Romans, how like they didn't categorize sexuality at all?
They didn't. Right.
It's like whatever
you do, you
do.
That's what I got from it. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Cool beans.
I would like to go to that island. No, just kidding. They'd totally kill me.
Probably.
All right, ready? Number 4.
All right. Number 4 is one of my favorites up here. Is Korra from The Legend of Korra.
Right, from her own show.
The Avatar. She's totally awesome. She has a lot of character development. She kind of struggles in the beginning, but like if you guys haven't seen any of the Avatar series, they control 4 elements.
Definitely watch it.
And they have to uphold justice and peace and all that stuff. But
it's really cool.
She's really good at it when she's young. She's really good at the physical part of her job, and she wrecks people. But she struggles with like her spiritual side and like talking to her past avatars, and so she develops that later on. And I don't know, she's just a really cool character. I'm glad they went with a female protagonist in the series.
I know that I don't know what season it was on, but after a couple of seasons, they took it off of Nickelodeon. They took it off of TV.
Yeah, they totally ruined that show because they
started doing like web series.
Yeah. Well, they like canceled it halfway through. They didn't really cancel it, but they're like, we won't show it on TV because we're idiots and we don't know how to market it. Because is it for adults? Is it a kids show?
But it was the most watched web series, like animated web series of all time.
And then another huge thing, she turned out to be a lesbian with Asami. Dude, it blew people. Some people thought it was forced because they were like, "Where did this come from?" But like, it's a pretty big deal to have a gay couple on a kids show. Like that's pretty.
A lot
breaking
of people,
down some walls
because they never like really came out and say it.
No, but like at the end, they look into each other's eyes and like hold hands as they walk off into the spirit world, and you're just like, "What was that? What?"
There was actually recently on Nickelodeon a different show. I cannot remember what it was.
Yeah.
But they had their first quote unquote gay couple, and there is two men that were married, and they're like, "Oh, we dropped our son off at blah 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 blah." I don't know.
Is it a show or like a cartoon?
It's a show. Yeah, it's a cartoon. Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember the creators
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember.
They hinted at it.
The show was, but
they didn't come out and say totally like, no, they love each other. But the creators, like later after the show came out, they were like, yeah, they're totally a couple, and It's canon.
Yeah, it's canon.
It's Korosami. That's what everybody calls them. It's
All
their
right.
celebrity name. Sorry. All right, moving on.
Okay. Number 3.
Three. I wish it would just like keep echoing. It's so good.
I can
Sorry.
make it do that.
Sorry. Okay, number 3 is Sarah Connor from the Terminator sagas.
Heck yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Dude, she's totally
Sarah
awesome in 2. She like goes to wreck that dude. Like for what was it? Not Miles Davis.
Miles Davis.
She's going to stop Miles Davis. No, it was the guy that ran the had all the tech with him.
Yeah, I
remember.
don't know his last name.
It's been a while.
Miles, yeah.
But I remember she was totally cool in that one, and then
I liked the Sarah Connor that was in Genesis.
the Emily Clark version.
Yeah.
Yes, she was just almost as strong. Like she's just a really strong lead character.
You know, one thing I really like about Terminator Genesis, and I didn't realize that I liked it, was after I had to watch it like 2 or 3 more times, and then I realized that not only are they going back in time to when they go back, they go to a different like alternate timeline.
Yeah.
So that makes it okay for her to not be the original Sarah Connor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like after about 3 times, it blew my mind. I was thinking, you know what? This is like a Terminator multiverse. This is just a universe where this is Sarah Connor, and the woman who played the first Sarah Connor, she's off doing something else, like cooking, baking cookies.
She's
or
dead.
something. She's baking cookies.
They explained she's dead now.
She's baking cookies.
No, she's baking cookies in hell. That's what she's doing.
Jesus, you don't think she went to heaven?
No, she killed some people, man.
Okay,
Those are the rules.
She
I didn't
needs
make them.
She needs to go wrangle some snakes. Number 2.
2. We both, I think, agreed heavily that Rey from Star Wars.
Heck
She's
yeah.
an awesome, strong character. She's like strong, but she's like yet fragile.
And I think they played that out really well, like on the Jakku. If I remembered at that time, the Jakku scenes where Finn is in the marketplace,
Mhm.
and she like tackles him down, and then they're like running. She's like, "Quit grabbing my hand!"
Yeah, he's
You're
like, "Oh, you're the damsel." She's like, "No, I got this."
You're the damsel.
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
But you really get to see how strong she is, and
And she's like, she's still funny, and she's like super cute.
she's the first chick like on the big screen to wield a lightsaber, isn't she?
yes,
Heck yeah,
that is for sure.
yeah.
And
that's
like
really
people
cool.
were complaining about like, oh, she
Her
totally
fight.
kicked his butt.
Yeah.
And, like I could get into that whole thing.
Ugh,
Like
that's for another episode.
Yeah,
when
but,
Robbie's here and he can get into canon and non-canon and legends and.
but she's really cool. I'm hoping to see where her character goes in the new
Yeah,
one. Hopefully she
for
like
sure.
just starts destroying people.
Yeah, we got a buddy who's like all about this Rey Palpatine.
Don't even mention it. Number 1.
Number 1.
Okay, hopefully everyone agrees, and it's recent. It is Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
She's not super strong. She's not like
She's very smart.
Oh,
yeah,
she's
she
so smart.
Very smart.
She wrecks everybody. Like
Yeah.
she came from nothing.
Let's point out the obvious. She has dragons.
Dragoons,
She
3 dragoons.
she has 3 dragonites. I think
has
she
a
plays
half,
Pokemon
She
Go.
has a half man with her that is her
Yeah.
advisor.
You
She
say
has-
half man. Every time somebody says half man, talking about Tyrion, it reminds me of the Battle of Blackwater, where he's all like,
Half man.
"No.
Oh.
They're up on the wall, and he's all like, if you don't get down there, I'll cut you in half." And he's like, "Well, then I'd be the quarterman," and that just doesn't have as good of a ring to it. And I was like, you're good, man. Tyrion, he's the best. I think he's the number 1 badass woman.
No.
Okay. No, but Daenerys Targaryen for
Okay.
sure, man.
2 different armies, 3 dragoons. Now she has a fleet. Like
Yeah, she's either gonna die ridiculously or she's just gonna rule everybody.
I didn't
forever
read
and
the
ever.
books like when they first came out, but like when the show first came out,
Would it technically be 3 armies?
I guess she's got the Unsullied. She's got the Dothraki,
and she's got the Iron Island.
the Ironborn.
Yeah, the
I
Ironborn.
guess, yeah, a navy, I
Yeah.
guess. But first season watching it, I'm just like, who's this girl? Like, she's just
Right.
some girl, and now
She's
she's
just like a wife prize.
Yeah.
Weird. So weird.
and then now she owns almost everything.
Yeah. Have you read the books?
I have not. I have them,
You had to think about that.
but I haven't. Christine's read 3 of them, I think.
I definitely suggest reading them because I read the first
'Cause
one
the
most
books are always
of
better.
it. Well, I don't know about that, but I read most of the first book, and the scene where her and God, what's her husband's name? Khal Drogo.
Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman are making love for the first time. In the in the show, it looked real rapey, and she was like crying and stuff. In the book, it's like there's like it's a lot more of a romantic
emotional,
thing. Yeah, and like
kind of like the second time where she was like, "I want to look into your eyes."
Yeah, and she was like, he kept saying no over and over because that's the only word that he knows in the common tongue or whatever. But I mean, he was like really gentle with her, and like, and
she's a delicate flower in the beginning.
Yeah,
but then she owns that shit.
Yeah,
and now she's
like, once he dies, she's
like, "I'm gonna get mine."
Yeah, she's like, "I'm gonna take this world down, and I'm burning it with my dragons."
Heck yeah,
yeah. So that takes care of our list of top 10 most badass women in our world. I don't know about your world. If you have a different world, you can post that on our Facebook and our Twitter.
Probably missed some. We probably missed a bunch of obvious ones.
Yeah.
But it's just me and him. It's just me and Redmond. So.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what we like. That's ours. Hopefully you guys can add or comment if you guys liked our choices or not.
I don't know if you're getting the hint or not, but you need to go to our Facebook and Twitter page and comment. You can even comment on our YouTube. That's fine. I mean, do it.
You guys totally suck would help us. Anything.
Yeah. You can also, I forgot, you can comment on everything. You can comment on our SoundCloud, YouTube.
We're so desperate for comments.
We need you.
Very desperate.
Yeah, we do.
We need you.
Anything.
Okay, so now we are going to move on to what we like to call nerd banter, okay? And nerd banter is a little bit different now. Before we were doing just one topic, and we were going to cover that for an extended period of time. What we've done is we've taken all of our nerd banter topics and we put them into a bowl.
The Pancake Bowl,
Listen
apparently.
to the
My
bowl.
pancake bowl.
Oh, yes. We've got so many topics. Literally, this bowl is so full of topics. And these are topics ranging from nerd topics, personal topics, all kinds of topics.
I think that's it. Just two.
Our
range is
all kinds
limited.
of 2 topics. Okay, so but we're just gonna pull them out one at a time, and we're gonna go through a few every episode. And once again, we need you to go to our Facebook and our Twitter page.
Back off, dude. I think they get it. You're so desperate right now.
Okay, this one for real though. Go to our Twitter and our Facebook page and put in. You don't have to use a hashtag if you want, but you should probably put hashtag nerd banter and then the topic. Okay, and then that way we can get your name in on the show. We'll write it down. We'll say this was submitted by so and so, and we'll read your topic.
It'll go in the pancake bowl.
It'll go in the pancake bowl. We're actually trying to get a banter bowl going on, but for now it's the pancake bowl. I'm gonna pull the first one.
Okay, but you're gonna bring like 6 with you because they're all on Post-it notes.
Yeah, no, they're all stuck together. Watch, I'm gonna be good enough that I'm gonna get just one.
Nope.
No.
Just one.
Oh, we
of
did it.
Of course, this would be it, and you gotta go a different way. Who's your man crush?
Oh man, I just threw that.
I
in
know,
there
right?
today.
I have to pick one.
Yeah, but it's got to be a woman.
It's gotta
be a woman crush.
Oh.
So I gotta have a man
I have
crush.
to pick one.
Mine's real.
There's so many.
Yeah, mine's real easy. So Cody, do you want to go first, or
It doesn't matter. I know what you're gonna say.
Joe Manganiello?
Manganiello.
God, he is a.
That last name sounds so exotic. It's like a fruit
He is exotic.
that Redmond just wants to eat.
Well, I'm not gonna deny that. No, but he is super ripped. He's a good-looking man. He's all scruffy most of the time.
That's what you like in a man.
If
It's
you're
like-
confused on who I'm talking about, he was in True Blood, played Alcide, the werewolf, had his shirt off a whole lot. That's irrelevant.
keep talking about
Should I slow down a little
it.
bit?
Maybe.
But he has recently been cast as Deathstroke in the new Batman movie. And also, fun fact, he is going to have a little bit of a sneak peek in the Justice League movie.
As Deathstroke?
Yes.
Or someone else?
As Deathstroke.
He's so cool he can play
I mean,
two
he
characters.
might. Yeah. No, he might show up as like Slade Wilson, maybe. I don't know how they're going to do it, but he definitely said, Zack Snyder said he's definitely going to be in it.
Is Justice League coming out before the next Batman movie? Probably?
Yeah, Batman's not coming out till like 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a long way off.
It'll be here before you know it.
I don't think so. Who's your man crush?
Let's go with her. Let's switch it up.
Okay,
So
who's your lady crush?
I was thinking like really hard about this. I was thinking, oh, Sofia Vergara, but then I was like, no, she's kind of like
That's
too
Joe's
much.
wife, by the way.
She's too much of a woman
Yeah.
for me.
She's too much of a woman
yeah,
for you. I'd take
I
a
couldn't
stab
handle
at
that.
it.
Yeah.
I'd try.
Then I thought this is probably very random, but from Doctor Who,
Hmm.
it's actually David Tennant's wife.
Oh yeah,
played
she's
his-
very attractive.
Played his
Played
daughter
his daughter, the doctor's
in-
daughter. Technically cloned, but yeah.
in
Whoa,
Doctor
whoa,
Who.
whoa. How old is this girl?
Well, in the
No,
show, she
she's
was like 20 something, but
yeah.
Okay.
she's probably in her.
I don't know. She's got like 2 or 3 kids.
Yeah, she's in her late 30s probably,
Okay.
but she looks young.
Yeah, it's totally not weird.
No, it's not.
But
She looks like she's 20 something.
Okay. And you said the doctor's daughter. I'm like, whoa, she's not like 14.
Well, she was
daughter.
she was a grown woman, and
Okay.
she was a clone, and he was like, they were like, oh, but we only used your genetic material, so she's like your daughter,
Okay.
and so yeah.
I don't know
So,
who
yeah.
it is.
But yeah,
I'll check it
it's his wife.
Word.
Cody, you've been delaying.
I know.
Who's your man crush?
I'm gonna have to go with Chris Pratt
Chris Pratt.
once more.
Good idea.
He seems really cool to hang out with.
Yeah,
And
he's
then-
funny. He's a good actor.
Yeah, most of his stuff that's coming out.
Talented.
I haven't seen Magnificent Seven, but I've seen most of his other things.
You want to real bad.
God,
I didn't realize he was in that until like a couple days ago, and I was
Yeah.
like, dang,
yeah.
should have went and saw that. Like I can't now.
He just seems super cool, and he came out of nowhere, and he's owning it.
Okay.
Uh,
But yeah, I think that's a good choice. I mean, he's probably no match.
he's
for
probably too
Joe.
good. He's probably too good for me.
He's
is
no
what
match for
You're
Joe,
trying to
but-
say.
No, I said he's no match for Joe.
what I was trying to say is, why can't you go watch it now?
Why can't I go watch it now? Because I'm recording a podcast.
Oh, well,
God, what a smart ass.
Jeez. Cody, pull one out of the pancake bowl.
Okay. We're done with that one. Let's go with favorite game console.
Favorite game console. Of all time?
Yeah. PS2 for me, hands down. It had the biggest library, the most games, and that's when I had time to
That's-
play console games.
That's pretty accurate. I would have to say Sega Dreamcast. Wow.
Because why? It had
Because
4 games on it.
no, well, it had 4 amazing games.
I really like Crazy Taxi.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
a lot.
No, Crazy Taxi was awesome. I also liked Echo the Dolphin. No, it was revolutionary for the time. Like it looked better than N64, and it looked better than PlayStation at the time. And
Had the first memory card.
yeah, and it had like all these gadgets. Like you can play like fishing, which I still don't know how that works, accelerometer or whatever. But
Yeah.
and like you could do the bass fishing, and the controller was ridiculously big.
Yeah.
And, but it had a lot of attachments. It was the first one you could get online with. You couldn't play online or anything, but there's a web browser.
Do you still have one?
I do.
Nice.
doesn't it have like a disc?
Yeah,
to
there's
go
a disc.
online?
There's a disc. You have to connect it to the dial-up phone line, and then you have to put the disc in for the browser. It's ridiculous.
I think the
Nice.
disc is still in like plastic.
Yeah, I haven't
His
opened
is.
that,
I
but
never got online.
I have played the bass fishing, and I most definitely played the Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi. I remember they had like that
Crazy
Sonic
Taxi.
Legends, or what was it? It was like a
know.
story Sonic game. I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
It's like an RPG or something.
I don't remember. Like, I know I played it, but I don't remember it.
I remember PS2, man. It had everything. It had a lot of the good RPGs. Metal Gear Solid 2, 3.
Metal Gear Solid was
I don't know, I
solid.
could go on, dude. It had a lot of the Soul Reaver. I don't know. Even the PlayStation was good because like a lot of the games you could still play on the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why like the
I did.
backwards.
I played a
compatibility-
lot of PlayStation games. Like, I mean, I was a really little kid when that came out, so I was like, I had like a Rugrats game and a surfing game.
Resident Evil, like Jet Moto.
Oh, Jet Moto was my
I
jam.
remember all those, but those were one. I don't know, man. They're both pretty good.
Do you remember a game called One Extreme?
Was it a barcode like on the cover
I
of the
don't-
game,
I
and
don't-
like you were just a guy that shoots stuff?
No. It was a racing game,
Oh, okay.
and you could choose like a bike, a luge, skates, or a skateboard.
Intense.
And like you had to like jump over these things, and like it all felt like a downhill race, and like you could. I always like to get on the bike because when the losers would come up next to me, I'd kick the crap out of them.
Sounds like road rash, but like sports.
Kind of, but yeah, that was one of my favorite games. And Tony Hawk, man, Tony Hawk was amazing. I think
so.
Tony Hawk was on N64 too, but
I don't think it was.
it was so
I think
good
it
on
was
PlayStation.
PlayStation 2.
The Warehouse, man, that was my favorite.
Get up, get up, get up. I remember the soundtrack to a lot of those.
Yeah, that's good times.
Yeah. All right. What?
mm.
We got time for one more? Let's
Yeah,
do one more.
One
and
more.
then-
Wait, do you have a favorite console? More?
Oh, man.
No, I guess not.
Do you have a
You guys just,
favorite
like-
console?
Get her over there.
I know you didn't say anything, though. Jeez.
Oh, I don't really have a favorite console.
Oh my gosh.
N64, I guess, would be my favorite.
What game?
Because
Because I really wasn't like cool and had gaming systems. That was more for boys and like my parents' eyes kind of thing.
it's
so
sexist. That's a
Yeah.
sexist comment.
So mostly I
Mhm.
played with like things that my cousin had, and my first system that I had was the N64, and I was usually pretty good at anything that had to do with fighting.
Oh my gosh, she's whooped
So-
my ass in Xena so many times I can't even count them.
So, like, was Killer Instinct on the 64?
I think so.
We'll have to test these skills.
Yeah.
You have a 64 still?
I
We
do.
do.
Nice.
I have my
One of my
awesome purple controller
I
and
want to race you
everything.
guys in Wave Race. Do you have Wave Race?
I don't have Wave Race.
We'll find it.
One of my favorite games on N64 was Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium.
I was so let down with that.
I think
game.
we have
Pokemon
that.
Snap as well. We do. We have two.
The Game Boy games are so better
Pokemon Stadium is still $30.
because it's probably hard to find. There's a game on GameCube.
No, they're everywhere. They're just $30.
That's hard to. It's $50. It's Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh, here's one.
Last one.
Last one.
Hold up.
What?
Hodor.
Hodor.
Yeah, Hodor. You picked one.
Yeah, and
You
I picked
one.
Oh, okay, I'll put this one back. I
You
didn't.
put that back.
Was that a really good one though?
I didn't know how much of a.
Yeah, I didn't know how much.
I
I
thought you were
want
just
to
supposed to
participate.
sit in that chair and.
Well, maybe I want to pick one. I mean,
Alright.
if it's bad, if it sucks, then I don't
Just
want to pick
pick
one.
one.
No, you have to
Quit
pick it, and
drawing
then
it
we
out.
have to do it.
Jeez.
What if it doesn't pertain to me?
Well then,
Kind of a loser.
then you're fired and you're never coming
You know,
back.
make something up.
What old movie would you like to go? Wait, sorry,
Perfect.
no English. What old movie would you like to see redone with CGI?
Oh, this was one of Tracy's questions.
Yeah, I think we should throw that one in the trash. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Aw.
kidding.
Oh my
Totally kidding. Much love. Much love.
You can start.
Yeah, you picked it. You say it.
I don't know. Can I not start? I want to kind of think about it.
Mm,
There's
jeez.
like,
kind of just need to say something.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the problem is every time.
I don't
I
know,
know.
Hamlet in space.
Hamlet in
It
space.
hasn't been made yet. How
Yeah.
can you remake it?
That's just on my bucket list.
Like, do you like Wizard of Oz? What if they redid that?
They
No,
did. and
No,
it's
they
horrible.
did a different story. What if they
Ugh.
did the same story? Something like that.
The Never-Ending Story would be good.
Oh,
With, like
Good
I will-
answer.
That is a good answer.
that
very
would be
good
really
answer.
good, actually.
You're good at this. You can stay.
Yeah. You just won your seat.
I may come back.
Robbie,
Yeah,
stay
I think
away.
that would be
Just
a pretty
kidding.
good one.
Just-
'Cause
It was.
it's got a lot of
I watched that recently, and
yeah.
Practical.
because
effects.
every shot they had with like Falcor was just a kid sitting on a blue screen. Like they could
Right.
totally make him like a Chinese dragon and like flying around cooler and
That would be
everything.
cool.
I think that should happen. It should happen. Make it happen.
Make it Hollywood
But still keep it practical. I don't want to see all CG.
for sure.
Come on, man. Come on.
What about you, Cody?
No, let's go with you.
No, let's go
no,
with you.
you first.
No, let's go with
No,
you.
God damn it. It's already been remade, but like I hated the remake, so I want to say like Clash of the Titans.
Okay.
Can that work? Should
Yeah,
I do
I
another
accept
one?
that because
I don't accept it.
I hated the new one. Like
I was very let down.
first time I saw this
I don't
movie,
remember it. I think that's how much
I liked it, and then like as the years went on, I was like, man, they should really remake that movie. Like, did you know that's like an '80s movie?
Mm,
I always thought it was like a '60s movie because like the graphics and the
Right, yeah.
the
I was thinking 70s.
the
but
Claymore was or not the
The
Claymore.
Claymore.
The claymation was
Right.
like not that great, but for what it was like still cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back, it was
Is
like
that the one your mom has on like VHS?
My mom has a lot of
I
stuff
was
on
like, they
VHS,
should
but
totally
yes,
remake that movie with better graphics. And
Yeah.
then they did, and it was like
really bad.
it was terrible. They didn't even stick with the story. Hated
Right.
it. Hated it.
So I mean that shouldn't count as the remake
'Cause they already
So you
did
should-
it?
Yeah. No, I mean like the remake shouldn't count.
Just do my remake?
Yeah,
Is that what
you
you're
should just do
saying?
yours.
Okay, mine
Yeah,
would be
just
better.
go with yours.
Stay with the same story, just better
Right on.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's coming to me, and I'm drawing a blank, but I'm gonna work it out. Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm. I'm patiently waiting. So is everyone else.
I know. I'm so sorry. I had something and then I forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Is
keep
that
coming up
fact?
with same things in my head.
What about like Flash Gordon, some kind of old sci-fi movie that just?
I mean, that would be good. Flash Gordon would be good. Oh, you ever seen the movie Barbarella?
Yeah, is that the like she's got machine guns and stuff, or is she like a?
No, it's like cosmic. It's like she's on another
okay.
planet, and there's like there's like an alien, and she does it with everybody. There's this really weird, like, she gets in this vehicle. She like crashes on this planet, and there's like these dolls, like little baby dolls, and they have sharp teeth, and they're like,
Yeah.
and they're like made of metal. It's weird. And then she gets saved by this dude that has like this weird bubble vehicle.
I don't think I need a
It's in
whole
the
explanation
60s.
of this crappy movie that you're telling me
It
about.
sounds horrible.
But it's like trippy, and then there's like this angel, and like
That's your choice. Well, you heard it here. Barbarella
I
would
think
be
it'd be good.
an awesome remake.
I would like to cast. Never mind. I can't think of her name.
Can't think of anything right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm such a scatterbrain.
That's all right. I guess
Okay.
we'll leave on a low note.
Yeah, let's leave them not wanting more.
Like I was gonna comment or something because they're so desperate, but I
Yeah,
guess I
after
won't.
that crap.
Yeah.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3 made with practical effects. That's what I want to see. Except for the Yoda. The Yoda was horrible when it was practical. In Episode 1.
It's just old. It's just an old puppet.
No, it wasn't.
Give him a
They
break.
They made a new puppet, and he looked
yeah,
horrible.
and then they
They changed it
they
back to
changed
CGI.
it all CG.
Yeah,
because they're like, well, we did the other two CG.
right.
Good point.
But yeah, I want to see those done in practical effects.
I would like to see them as more Clone Wars TV shows, or even redo the old Star Wars as Clone Wars, like CGI cartoons.
No,
That's my choice. I'm done. I'm done.
I think you lost the episode.
I'm done.
You're done.
Yes.
Cody's walking away from the table.
I'm out of it.
There he goes.
It's dinner time.
Up the stairs. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us for a second episode. We hope you like this a little bit more than you like our other stuff. We are still working on molding this. We need your comments, please.
Any help or any suggestions?
Yeah.
Even if they're bad.
Make sure to like and subscribe on our SoundCloud and our YouTube. That way you guys are keeping up with every time that we release comment every Monday.
No.
That doesn't go back in the
Stop
bowl.
throwing paper back in the bowl.
Jeez, you are ruining everything.
First I thought you were in, now you're out.
Gosh,
You're out.
this is a
Taking my
roller
pancake bowl
coaster.
with me then.
Don't take the. All right. Anyway, also, we've said it a million times. Go to our Facebook page and our Twitter page. Like, share, and comment, please. We're just going to make it real awkward for everybody.
Just say bye or
Just say bye. I guess you guys could just hit the stop button on
Or-
whatever you're listening to.
hopefully you come back and we'll see you next week.
Please.
Please.
No, we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Was she gonna say anything?
Wait.
Bye.
Yeah, it's better.
That's close. Okay. Well, this was awkward.
Let's keep it that way.
Bye.